Listen, one thing that I've noticed about being in this generation is it becomes so hard to make new friendships and new relationships, especially a dating relationship. Because, say, for example, I'm a man and I'm trying to get to know this woman right here. Now, if she's already been with so many different men, she's already been damaged and broken and fragmented by however many men that she's been with. And 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, in this generation, a lot of people don't want to deal with their issues and dysfunctions. They don't want to deal with their traumas. They don't want to deal with their triggers. And they carry all that baggage with them into the next relationship. And they don't realize how much it's affecting their interactions, how they communicate. It's affecting even the type of people that are drawn to them and the type of people that they're drawn to. So, say I'm trying to get to know this woman. She's already had however many amount of men that she's been with. She's already had all these different men that have literally imprinted and engrafted themselves into her soul. Every time this man cheated on her, every time this man psychologically abused her, every time this man physically abused her, it was fragmenting her soul. It was attaching a certain emotion, a certain thought, a certain mindset to the way that she felt about herself and also the way that she viewed other men. And now when she's been broken or damaged by so many different men, she has a generalized outlook or view on the way that she sees men. So a generalized statement would be something like, "Or all men do this," or "all men cheat." And now she honestly believes that. So even when a good man comes along, she's still going to view him through the lens of the last man that cheated on her or put his hands on her. And so, why am I saying this? Because it begins to be so hard to get to know people. Because when you meet this woman, now no matter what you say, she's skeptical. She questions everything that you say. She questions everything that you do, everything that you say that you are. You can't sit there and tell her you're a good man. Oh, yeah, right. You can't sit there and tell her, "Oh, I've been single for this long." Oh, yeah, right. You probably got hoes. You probably got women on you. You probably got hella women in your phone right now. And it's like, you can't say everything that you say, she's going to question because she's so damaged and so skeptical. She don't trust nothing. So it's like when you're getting to know somebody, the person you're getting to know, they don't even give room. They don't even give space for you all to get to know each other. They don't even give space for you all to create a bond. You can't create a bond because everybody already has their prejudgments and pre-assumptions about you based and when you get to know a woman too, you can already tell the type of men that she's been with. Like I've sat there and I've told a woman before, I can already tell the type of men that you've been with. How can you tell? Well, by the way that you're interacting with me right now. And because I have moral standards and values, because I actually have something going for my life, because I actually have a good intellect, right? It's throwing her off. Like she sees a man who's got it together, who's got a good head on his shoulders. She sees a man who loves God, who has a purpose in life, who knows who he is, and she's like, "Nah, something's definitely weird about this dude." And there's nothing weird about you at all. It's just that you can tell she's only been with broke bums. She's only been with abusive men. She's only been with narcissistic men. She's only been with street or hood dudes. You can tell by the way that she interacts with you because she's projecting all of the things that she's dealt with in other men. She's projecting all of that onto you. So no matter who you are, she is going to treat you based off of who they are. And it doesn't even have anything to do with you. You'll be sitting there if you're not smart enough or you're not spiritually aware enough. You'll start to take it personally, like, bro, why? Like, is something wrong with me? Like all the, I'm trying to date a woman. I'm trying to get to know somebody, and like all these people, different people are like treating me some kind of way, and it's because majority of the world has not dealt with their trauma like you, right? Majority of women that you try to date, they are not used to a man who is healed, who has a good intellect, who is emotionally intelligent. They are not used to a man who knows who he is. They are not used to a man who has a heavy mantle upon his life. They're not, bro. They don't know what to do with it. It intimidates them. And so you'll start to sit there and think, why does no woman want me? They see the thing is, a lot of them they think you're attractive because the anointing of God upon your life is very attractive. But once you start to get close to them, they get triggered and they back out because they can it's intimidating to them, so they won't allow you to get too close. Or what they'll do is they'll start again, like I said before, they'll start projecting everything that they went through with the men previously. They'll start projecting all of that onto you, and they'll sabotage it. And I see women like this even in their 30s and 40s. They don't trust, you can't even get to know them because they're skeptical about everything. So you'll try to sit there and you're trying to get to know this person, but it's like you're trying to prove yourself. You're trying to prove that you're not a man whore. You're trying to prove that you got your own. You're trying to, oh, do you got your own car? Do you got your own place? Yeah, I got my own place. You know, who do you live with though? Is your baby mama at home? It's like, bruh, they don't even give root. You can't, it's like you can't get to know people nowadays. And it's because everybody is broken and traumatized. And see, what happens too is, as a man, you'll start to notice this, and then you'll start to feel like, okay, well, there's something wrong with me. I don't want to be too much. I don't want my light or my anointing to offend people too much. So you'll subconsciously start to shrink yourself down just to try to relate to somebody. Well, I can't really find a woman who's on my level. So maybe I just need to come down. Maybe I need to come down just a little bit so that I can relate to her so that she doesn't feel like there's too much pressure or weight on her because I'm just that lonely and I just want to be with somebody. Mm, do not do that. Do not do that. If your anointing crushes her, she is not the one for her. She's not the one for you, and she can't handle it because she's not compatible with the anointing that's upon your life. She can't handle the weight of the mantle that's upon your life. It'll crush her. And therefore, guess what? Once it crushes her and she falls, she's going to take you down with her. Mm-mm. It's going to be a dead weight like an anchor to where you won't be able to continue in your assignment unless you separate yourself from her. Or what it's going to do is you're going to end up dimming down your light because of your loneliness and because of your desperation to just want to be with a woman. And once you do that, she's going to strip you of everything that's great about you. It's going to disrupt what God is producing in your life. And guess what? Now, if she's also narcissistic and she's toxic, she's going to turn around and she's going to start treating you like you ain't who you are. Mm. She's going to start treating you like you ain't the anointed one. She's going to start treating you like you the goofy. But guess what? That's that spirit of Jezebel, that spirit of rejection and insecurity that's attached to her from her brokenness, that has to promote herself or uplift herself off of your suffering or off of your exploitation. Are y'all with me? Mm. Never dim yourself down for a woman that you know is not aligned with your purpose. And listen, don't dim yourself down just out of desperation because you just want to be with the woman or you just want to find your wife or your husband right now. Don't do it. In due season, God will align you with that right one. But until then, I'm not saying be skeptical like them. Be cautious and be discerning. And also, when you notice this, pray for these people's healing because that's all it is. We just live in a world that's damaged and broken and traumatized, and people just need healing and people just need to be loved. But the unfortunate thing is when you try to give that love, a lot of people, they just don't want to receive it, right? Pray for them. I love y'all. God bless. Come on, let's get it.